Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I hope you all are doing well. I am taking an hour for lunch today, so we have a little bit more time today because I have a client meeting at 3:30 today, which will probably run till 5 or after. So I'm going to take a full hour lunch to make up the difference on that time. So Alexa, set the timer for 30 minutes. So we'll set the timer for 30 minutes to start with and then go from there. Hi, Liz. How are you, honey? How's the weather there? Horrible. All right, so I've already used my skincare products, and I have already used my mattifying face primer, which is the bomb, and I would recommend using it with any foundation at all. I love it. It is the best. So I'm going to hop right in and get started here. I am going to color coordinate with my purples today, since I am going to be doing the meeting at 3:30. It's a virtual meeting, but I did want to look presentable, so I kind of cleaned up, put on a nice blouse, and for the meeting. So we are going to start today with the spray foundation, and you all know this is one of my favorites. So I'm going to use the Kabuki brush, and you just spray the brush with the foundation like so, starting about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches from the brush, and then I just start applying. And like I have been doing the past couple times, I'm not going to put as much underneath my eyes just because I'm going to use a concealer under my eyes. Look at the difference that makes in the coverage. That's amazing. And this is, it dries matte. It's a spray foundation, but like I said, it dries matte. It's guaranteed not to transfer onto your mask, onto your clothes. And when used with that face primer that I just showed you, it is the best foundation I've ever used by far. So, just going to put a little bit more up here. Like I said, we'll use our concealer. I'll use it as a highlighter today, and I will use it as a concealer as well. Again, you notice I didn't go underneath my eyes as much because I am going to use my concealer there. A little bit on my eyes, just to kind of even the skin tone. So if you join, just say hello, let me know this is working. All right, so now I am going to take my blending bud, and I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of the rose water, a little bit of the setting spray. I'm just going to make sure I've got it all rubbed in. Get my little handy dandy mirror out here so I can see a little better, which is really, really dirty. I need to clean it, but I'll do that later. Haven't had time. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and do my contouring, the darker color, before I use the lighter color, because you all know me, I usually get the darker color and have to clean up with the lighter color. So we're going to use the dark one today before we use the light one and use the concealer under our eyes. So we're going to do that first. All right, so let me find my darker color. So this is obviously like 3 or 4 shades darker than my skin tone. And in order to contour with it using for the darker color, the idea, or so I have learned, is to take it and basically make a 3 around each side of your face. Just going to wipe off a little bit of this. And I'm going to start in the center of my forehead and just dot around. And I'm going to go up a little higher on my cheekbone today, like I did yesterday, than what I have been doing. And that probably will be enough, but we'll make sure. So I'm going to take my, hi Denise, I've got an hour today. I've set my timer for 30 minutes, but I've actually got an hour today because I've got a client meeting at 3:30, so I'm taking an hour lunch because I'll probably be running. I usually get off at 4:30, but I'll probably have to work to 5 or after today, so take an extended lunch break for that time. Alright, so we're just carrying this over. So I got a little too much, as I usually do. Thank you. I love the purple. I don't have a lot of purple, so when I saw it online, I was like, you know what, I'm going to order that. It's a pretty lilac color. All right, so we're going to go around and do the other side. Again, we're just making a 3. Around the face, see? 3, basically. Blend it in. Are you feeling better? Thank you. I used your idea. You know, we were talking about using it as a, the liquid eyeshadow as a lipstick. Yesterday, I used it as a lipstick and as a blush as well, and absolutely loved it. So today, obviously, I'm getting ready for a client meeting. So on a different day, I think I'm going to use one of the other colors and do it the same way. So, all right, so we've got our darker color on, and I'm just going to add a little bit on the side of my nose to contour the nose with. And I did start using a different face tanner last night, which I really like better than the one I had been using. So if you're interested in that, I can send you the link to it. I just used it once, but I really do seem to like it better than the other one. My upline for Younique used it. Oh, hi Shannon. Are you finally getting on, huh? Yay, good. Good, good, good. How are you, Kayla? I haven't got to do my order yet. I'm going to go ahead and order the Matilda Jane weekender bags to be given away, or the ones that I want to be giving away for the presenters, and whoever wins the drawing for the $150 order. Oh, thank you, honey. I love it. It's, like I said earlier, I don't have a lot in this color, so when I saw it, I was like, you know what, I think I'll order it. Have something different. I don't always order navy blue or blues or pinks or hot pinks normally, or bright orange or something like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna change it up. All right, so now I am going to go in with my blending. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take this and just blend it somewhat, not a whole lot, just kind of. And then we'll blend more once we get our lighter color on. And I got too much around my nose, but we'll fix it. Hi, Joyce. How are you, hon? So for anyone that orders $150 of the Younique products from now through February the 28th, you will be entered into a drawing to win. Let me make sure I don't have any makeup on my hand. I picked up that brush. Hold on, let me get it. This gorgeous Matilda Jane weekender bag. Isn't that gorgeous? There's the strap. This is one I had ordered. I haven't even used it yet. But it is gorgeous. It's got 2 side pockets on the outside, or one on each side, and then it's got side pockets on the inside. So, and it is a $100 value, just the, well, with tax and shipping, it's about $115, I think. Kayla, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's $115 with tax and shipping. So you have the chance to win that, ladies. So get your order in. If you want me to order for you, I will be placing a bulk order Friday or Saturday. So just let me know. Send me a message. Let me know what you want. I can order it and have it sent directly to you. But the best way to order is to let me send you a rewards link, and you set up your own account, because you get YCash, which is free money toward future products. So, you know, I'd rather you get that than myself. So, but you know, for convenience, I know a lot of people like to just say, hey, order me this, order me that. So that's no problem at all. I can do that too. just going to take my Kabuki brush, brush, and just blend this again. Like I said, I got too much around my nose, but we'll fix it. We will fix it. How are you doing, Joyce? All right, so now we are going to go in with our lighter color. And this one is 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin tone. So I'm just going to dot some here, go to the center of my nose. And I'm not going to put so much around the bottom of my eyes yet, just because once I get my eyeshadow on, then I'll clean that up if I get any below. So I'm just going to concentrate on the areas where I have it right now, and then we'll trim it up and put some under our eyes once we're done with that. And this is the concealer brush. Just dot. How's everybody doing today? I know the weather is horrid in Kentucky. I feel so badly for, I just wish I could bring everybody to Florida. Come to Florida and stay till it's all over with. We wanted to come in and visit, but we ain't coming in during this. First of all, we probably couldn't get there. I mean, well, I guess we could, but I wouldn't want to try it. And second of all, you know, no electricity, no heat, other than a wood-burning stove or something, which will absolutely run you out of a house sometimes, but as it gets warm. But I'd rather wait until the conditions are a little better before I visit. All right, so again, we'll put it underneath her eyes in just a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna go back in with my Kabuki brush and just kind of blend the areas where I put that dark, again, just so there's no lines. And I'll blend it all once I'm finished here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put my eyeshadow primer on. Another storm tonight. Oh my gosh, bless your all's hearts. Mercy. Lord, I pray it doesn't come. Jesus, please. All right, so I'm just using a little bit of the eyeshadow primer. You want to make sure you get enough, but, you know, don't use too much. So, as I've said before, you got to find that happy medium. I'd say you're not, Shannon. I wouldn't be looking forward to it either. Not at all. Not at all. I don't miss that about Kentucky. I miss the green grass in the summertime and in the spring, but in the leaves in the fall, but I don't miss that cold weather from the wintertime. All right, so now I am going to go in and I'm going to use one of my transition colors, my go-to transition color for my eyeshadow to start with. And it's just a tan color. I kind of, well, I've got another one in this, another palette, but I'm going to use this one, which is similar to the one that I use in that other palette that I used to. So they're about the same. So I'm going to start with that and use our transition color. Remember, hold your mirror where you're looking down so you got the full eyelid surface to work with, rather than trying to do it this way, looking straight into a mirror. So just going to start applying. And I did remember to take some before pictures today without my makeup, so I can post the before and after. I put me a little note on my mirror so I wouldn't forget it. Honey, come on down. If you can get here, come down and see us. I've got an extra bed. You're welcome to it. And I'm just kind of putting this all over my eyelid, and I think I will just kind of carry it up just on my brow bone, just because it's a good transition color, a light color. Just kind of helps brighten up the eyes. And I think what I'll do now is just put a little bit of setting powder on my eyes to help set that eyeshadow primer and the eyeshadow that I already put on. So I'm just going to take a little bit, and it won't crease. I'm going to take a little bit with this brush. It's kind of pointed on the end, and just pat. So just put a little, and it doesn't matter if I get it underneath my eye, because I'll put some underneath my eyes once I get my concealer on. Okay, I got that. Moving right along. Alexa, play Christian music.
Here's a station you might like. Talk Christian on Amazon Music.
All right, let me see if this is a shimmer. Okay, so since I just sprayed it all over my hand, I think I'm going to use this deep purple for my crease, and then I'm going to use the shimmer, which is more of the lilac color to match my blouse, on the main part of my lid. So I am going to take, let's see, where's my brush that I want to use? Where's it at? It's not the one I want. Bear with me just a minute to find it. Actually, yeah, I think I'll use that one. All right, so I'm going to use this one. As you can see, it's a little fluffy, but it's not as fluffy as the blending brush. It's a little more tailored, or a little more blunt, if you will. You know what? I think I'm going to use this one first. This is more of a matte color, and it's a purple, so I'm going to use it first. And I'm just going to start in the crease and work my way over. And as you can see, I didn't put a whole lot on, but you can always add. It's easier to add than it is to take it away. Just work your way up to the shade that you want. Oh, and if you're watching this and you don't see the live red button up in the top left-hand side, you are watching the replay. So if you could comment replay, that would be great, so that I know you watched it. All right, I'm just going to put some on the other side. See, just a little bit of a color right now, but I'll darken it up in a little. And I'm just adding this to the crease. Alexa, turn volume down. I like the music, but when I'm talking, it just kind of gets on my nerves if it's too loud. Just back and forth, windshield wiper motion. All right, now we'll go in again, put another coat on each side, kind of darken it up a little. Again, you can always add more. It's easier to add more than it is to take it away, obviously. But if you do get it too dark, or get it, you know, in places that you don't want it, you can take the translucent powder and lighten it up, and then clean it up as well, or the concealer. So that is a way to fix it. And ladies, I think I am going to form like a VIP group. And by that I mean anyone can be in it that wants to be. But it would be just the ones, you know, that are interested and want to be part of the group. You would be eligible for like grab bags. Excuse me. Grab bags. Excuse me. Well, grab bags that I put together, samples and things of that nature. So if you're interested in being part of that group, just comment VIP and I'll add you to that. I don't know that I'll get it set up tonight, but it'll be sometime between now and the weekend, and then I'll start adding people. Just do little fun things, little fun games, you know. So you can be part of that. All right, so I think I got it dark enough right now. All right, so now I am going to go in with that other purple that I showed you originally, which is this one. So I'm just going to put that like on the outside corner. Spray my brush again. And when I spray my brush with this rose water, excuse me, and the setting spray, not only does it help keep that eyeshadow on longer, but it will also intensify the colors as well of the eyeshadow. So it's a win-win. Just outward corner, just kind of making just a little, almost like a, well, not really a V, but just on the outside, and then I'll blend it in once I get all my colors on. Just bringing the darker color just a little bit inward, kind of blend with that lighter color. Do the other side. And when I do that, for some reason, when I rub my eyes, and I'm not rubbing them hard, but my contacts get screwed up for some reason. So if you see me kind of looking a little weird until I get them back where they're supposed to be, then you know what's going on. I love the purples. Supposedly that's supposed to be like one of the better colors for a redhead. So I used to wear it all the time, but now I've kind of ventured out and do different colors. So I got this side a little darker. Just blend, just keep rubbing until you get it blended the way you want it. Notice I did carry it over a little bit toward the inner part of the eye, and just making sure I get up underneath that brow bone. And this is one of the reasons it's so good to use that mirror and you're looking down at it, because you can get a better angle of the brow bone. So, all right, so now we're going to go in with a different brush, which is, I think this is it. Yeah. See how it's got like, it's not a flat brush, but it's got bristles, and it's kind of flat, but it's not completely flat, and it moves really well on your eyes. It's actually a liner shader brush is what it is, because it's got the other end where you can use your liner. And you know what? I think this color matches my blouse better than this one, so I'm going to use, you know what? No, I think I'll use that one because that's a lighter color. So we'll stick with the one we decided on first. I changed my mind a lot. So we're just going to pat that on right in the center of our lid and work it in. Kind of put a little bit in the corner. Hello, Brenda. Thank you all for joining my video. So we're just taking the purple shimmer, messing up our contacts. But taking the purple shimmer and just putting it on the center of our lid, inward. All right. So now I am going to go back in with the transition color that I used, and I'm going to blend using that color. So I'm just going to spray my brush again, my rose water and my setting spray. Kind of tap it a little bit. And this, you know, since we use that as a transition color, it just kind of helps blend those colors a little better. Start on the outward corner first where the darker color is and just blend. Putting a little bit of pressure, but not a lot. Just enough to get that eyeshadow to move. Do the other side on the outward corner. So don't forget, if you place a $150 order between now and February the 28th, if you place the order using my website or directly through me, using the products obviously are the unique products, then you will be entered into the drawing to win the Matilda Jane Weekender bag that I showed you earlier in the video. And I've posted pictures of it on my Facebook page as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. And notice I'm taking the, when I'm blending the color on the inside of my eye, I'm going out, not going in or outward in because of that darker color. I'm just pulling the lighter color out. Just kind of blending it out. And then we'll spray it again. Yeah, these products are amazing. Did you see the picture I posted yesterday of me in 2019 versus now? Huge difference. I mean, it's just amazing. Since I've been using these products, the change that I have seen in my skin and just knowing how to apply makeup, it's amazing. It's amazing the change that it makes. Alright, so I think I got that blended the way I want. And then we'll take our concealer and clean up any edges on the outside and above our brow bone. So, got that part done. Put this away. This away. So now we will start with our concealer that we used earlier to highlight with here and here. Actually, let me do my eyebrows first, and then we'll do that. So this is the Unique Eyebrow Pencil. And obviously you've got the little brush on the end and then the actual pen on the other side. Actually, I did buy this the other day. This is Gimme Brow, and it's a gel. And it helps set your brows like almost where they'll stay in place is the best way to put it. So I am going to take this after I comb through my brows. I'm going to take this, the gel, and go through them as well. Here, my hubby. Trim that down a little bit so it doesn't break. And I'm just filling in, just darkening my brows. To me, this forms your face. It just makes your eyes pop more. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just filling them in, just like I said, to darken them up a little bit. And I don't darken them so much on the end here just because I don't want to bring that down and cause my eyes to look like they're more closed. So I try not to put so much on the outward part of them as compared to the other, or the section between here and like right here. So again, if you're watching this and you don't see the live button up in the top left hand side, you are watching the replay. So if you could comment replay for me, I would greatly appreciate it. To just let me know that you did watch it. Again, I didn't put a whole lot out on the end. Just going to comb through that. Hi, Crystal. Honey, how are you? Are you surviving the cold weather there? It's horrible from what I hear. So this is not Younique's gel pen. It's Gimme Brow. I think that's what it is. Like I said, it's a gel. So it just helps hold your brows in place. So I'm just going to kind of comb over that a little bit with it. Alexa, snooze timer for 15 minutes. All right, so we've gone through our half an hour and we got another half an hour to go because I'm taking an hour today. Oh my gosh, 9 inches of snow. Girl, I don't envy you. I guess that's better than ice, but it's probably snow on top of the ice you already got, if I was guessing. All right, so that's the little gel pen I told you about. It's just something to hold the brows in place, basically. So now I am going to go in with my concealer, the lighter color concealer. And we'll go underneath our eyes and on our brow bone and a little bit more above our eyes to kind of clean up just a little bit around here where I got the eyeshadow on the outward part of my eye. But watch the difference. I'll do one side versus the other. So you literally, it does not take much of this. I used to use quite a bit and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's way too much. It does not take much of this at all. So I'm just going to put a dot like right here, and a dot right here, and here. We'll blend that first, and then we'll see if we need any more. We probably won't, but just in case, we can always add more. But now watch how this brightens my eye up. And again, I didn't put a lot of the foundation underneath my eye because I knew I was going to use the concealer. So I basically just waited to use the concealer to go under my eye. I did put a little bit, I think, but not a lot. My contacts are going crazy. Rose water, setting spray. Dab. Do you have, obviously, well, I'm assuming you do, electricity, Crystal? A lot of our family in Kentucky are without electricity, without water. I mean, it's just crazy what a mess. But look at the difference, how that brightens my eye up. You have power, good. Look how much better that makes my face look. Lifts my face, lifts my eye, makes my eyes look more open, brighter. It's amazing, the power of this concealer. I'm just going to put a dab here, here, and here. Put a little bit right here. I know, I think Doug said his mom and dad, they've got a fireplace, but I think he said it was like 50 degrees in there last night. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so used to Florida weather, I would freeze my behind off at 50 degrees. Where's that? What happened to my music? So, blending this in. This concealer, you all, is just, it's the best concealer. I've said it over and over, but I'll say it again. It's the best concealer I have ever used in my life. It's just absolutely fantastic. So look how that brightened my eyes up. Isn't that just awesome? So now I'm going to take my blending bud and I'll spray it. And I'll just kind of go over that just a little bit, just kind of blend. said, I've got a client meeting today at 3:30. I wanted to kind of get on here and clean up a little bit, or not kind of. I wanted to clean up, and I thought, well, I'll just do a full video, an hour, since I'm taking an hour for lunch, and do it all. So I'm going to go ahead and take my blending brush again, and just kind of blend this just a little bit more since I got into it with my concealer. Alright, so now I'm going to take my pressed powder again, and I'm going to put this directly underneath my eye, just like that. See, it looks like it's got quite a bit on it. Actually, it's got a hair on it. Quite a bit on it. That's okay. We want that because we want that powder to set, that concealer, kind of called bacon, I think is what they call it. Putting it where that lighter color is. I'm going to leave it on there just for a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes. And put some of these brushes over here. Getting warm again. Alright, so curl our eyelashes. Oh, and I definitely got to use my striking lipstick today because it's between a pink and a purple. It's so pretty. I'm going to turn my fan on, ladies. Bear with me just a minute. It's a little warm. I get hot and I get cold. Alright, so we got our eyelashes curled, and we'll use our primer. I love this primer. Some people use it, some people don't. I like it. To me, it helps my eyelashes stay curled. And as you can see, I got some powder on my face that I didn't rub in, but that's intentional. And I will post sometime today. I probably won't get to do it till tonight because my lunch break will probably be up by the time I get this video done. But I will post a picture before and after, like I promised yesterday. So now we are going to go in with our Twisted Mascara. This was named Mascara of the Year for 2020. It's got two wands. This one, which is a really small, fine wand, and then it's got the bigger wand to go in and create volume for your lashes, but I always use the smaller one first, as you know, to coat the small lashes and get in the, just make sure I get them all coated. The finer and the tinier, smaller lashes, the shorter lashes. Wiggle, wiggle. Got some purple mascara I should use, but probably not ideal for a client meeting. Be pretty with my blouse, though. It's a virtual meeting. I'm not sure that they'd even be able to tell it or not, but alright. Put it on the bottom. As you all know, for some reason I can't talk when I apply mascara. Or mess with my eyes. It's crazy. We get our little boy tonight. My little grandson will be over tonight. He spends the night with us on Wednesday night. Wednesday night and Sunday night, so I'm excited to see him. Little sweet thing. Got such sweet grandbabies. So if you're interested in the products that I use today, just comment bundle, and I'll send you details on the bundle that I use, which would be the mattifying face primer, the spray foundation, the pressed powder, translucent powder, and a blush. And don't forget, if your order is $150 or more, you will be entered into the drawing to win the Matilda Jane Weekender bag. Not as good at wiggling on the left side as I am on the right side with my mascara wand. That's okay. So we go here. So again, if you're watching this and you don't see the live red button up in the top left hand side, you are watching the replay. So if you could comment replay for me, just let me know you watched it. I would appreciate it. And if you could like and share my video, I would appreciate it as well. Share my page. I got mascara on my eye, underneath my eyes, but I'll get it off. All right, so let's go in with our bigger wand and get some volume in these babies. Alright, almost got this one done. I think I will go ahead and use my the nude color the nude color eyeliner, just to kind of make my eyes pop a little bit more. Got that one done. And if you get mascara on underneath your eye, like I did on this side, don't rub it, let it dry, and I'll show you how to take it off without messing up your makeup or having to redo your makeup underneath your eye. Now I will touch it up a little bit with the concealer once I get it off, but I'll show you a quick and easy way to get it off. All right, we got that on. So I will take a clean mascara wand, that one's got a hair on it, and just rub underneath that, and it will rub every bit of that off. Once it dries, if you'll just rub it with the mascara wand, it'll take it every bit off. Grabs it and takes it off. Again, I'm just going to dot underneath here, and I just drop the brush. All right, let's use our blush. I am going to use Sisterly today because that is my favorite color. It's this one. Oh, we are going to use our little blush brush. Say that 10 times without stuttering. And a little bit right on the ball part of our cheek, or the fatty part, which is most of my cheeks. All right, put that on. Now we will go back in with our setting powder. That's the wrong one. Glad I didn't use that. With our setting powder. And put some more underneath our eyes and on the rest of our face to set the look. Oh, before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and put my lip primer on so it can be drying before I put my lipstick on. That lip primer keeps the lipstick from setting in the fine lines. helps your lipstick stay on longer. It's not a unique lip primer. So, just FYI. I'm just taking my translucent powder and going over. Make sure I don't have any glowy parts, although I want to put a little bit of shimmer on my cheeks. And we are almost done. Yay, yay, yay. Bear with me just a minute. Alexa, snooze timer for 5 minutes. Did I just do with my... Hold on, I'm looking for my... Here it is. Just making sure I have my eyebrows combed good because I just went over them with that brush. Alright, now let me get my lipstick. Find it. Oh, please tell me it's in here. Let's see, here it is. This is the Striking. I love this color. Like I said, it's like between a purple and a pink, and I love it. Probably my favorite one. It adds a pop of color, but it's gorgeous. And it dries matte, and it stays on a very, very long time. It'll stay on all day long. Alright, since I didn't use a lip liner, I was trying to go through and line my lips with it as well. And we're going to just go in with our brush. Just make sure we got everything blended in good. And voila, we are almost done. Let me use my, this is the Nude eyeliner, and I use it on the waterline of the top and bottom part of my eye, and you'll see in just a second the difference it makes. This is not Younique's because this is a waterproof, and they don't have a waterproof nude. This will help make your eyes pop and look brighter. And obviously you want to get a waterproof one to put on the water line because for obvious reasons. Hey Sabrina, are you home? So look at the difference. Makes your eyes pop. Just put it, and it does take some getting used to put that on the waterline. But once you do, it's no trouble at all. We're doing good, huh? Doing good. I'm getting ready for a client meeting. It's a virtual meeting, but it's at 3:30, and getting ready for a meeting. I think my hubby just got home. I heard him come in. I just put a little bit of this in the corner, and it brightens your eyes tremendously. All right, so now let's put some texturizing spray in her hair. This is the Orbi texturizing spray. You all know I love this stuff. While that's kind of setting, I'm going to spray, use a setting spray. Just going to finalize it. And that's a texturizing spray. here. Kids, oh, tell them thank you. You know me and my hair products. All right, now let me get my hairspray. Once I spray that texturizing spray in, I usually don't really comb through it. I just kind of work it with my fingers and get it where I want it. I cut it. It was just went Saturday and had it cut, had it highlighted again. It's just so thick. I have to, and with my shoulder hurting as bad as it does, I can't take care of it like I used to. All right, so I'm going to use a little bit of the Lange Nourishing Gloss and then the Lightweight Conditioning Shine Spray. Alexa, turn off timer. Did I color it? No, honey, I just highlighted it. I think she highlighted probably a little bit more than normal, but I love it. So I just put this on the ends just because my hair gets dry. And then I'll stick it behind my ears. And we are done, ladies. So, thank you all for joining me. Again, if you're watching this and you don't see the live red button up in the top left-hand side, you are watching the replay. So if you could comment replay for me, I would greatly appreciate it. That way I know you watched it. And actually, you know what? I forgot to add my little shimmer. I got a different one the other day. I want to try this. This is just a... When I got it, I thought, oh my gosh, it's empty, but it's not. It's actually a clear gel, and it's supposed to add just a little bit of shimmer to your cheeks or wherever you put it. We'll see. Like so. And it does, didn't it? You see it? Yes, it works. All right, ladies. Thank you all so much for joining me. You all have a blessed Wednesday. Lord willing, I'll be on here again tomorrow, 12:30 to 1. I'll just probably be taking a half an hour lunch tomorrow. So you all have a blessed day. Don't forget, if you order $150 of the unique product using my website or directly from me, you'll be entered into the drawing to win this gorgeous Matilda Jane Weekender bag. It's gorgeous. And I think that's it. Thank you. And I'm getting ready for a client meeting, and I love that color, so I was like, when I saw it online, I was like, I'm going to order that. So you all have a blessed Wednesday, and I will talk to you tomorrow, Lord willing. Bye-bye.